It was the first thing I felt when the engines went out. A great sense of emptiness expanding out. The awareness that something unconscious and crazy must have pushed us up there. Any other consideration was uncalled for. My father yet knew better. That was why he accepted, even before I was born. On my 10th birthday, he took me aside and told me we would be back. We had been in free fall for at least 2 Earth weeks, and we were close to Titan. That was what Kev told me 2 hours before the surprise party. Which, I knew about in any case. I didn't know then what we would go through. If that was the case, maybe, I could be okay with that all the same, the fleeting shine that propped up the Martian sky? The same I had a glimpse of when I was 6. Giving up the void to put the feet on solid ground, then walk the Earth, which was not our mother planet but something that at least could resemble it. That was supposed to be my birthday present. Therefore, I accepted it and what came along. Besides, when on Earth a meteor cuts the night, you can ask for what you want. Shooting stars they call them. If you really believe, sooner or later your dream may come true. That what they say. Me, I don't do wishes. Outer space is no home for meteors. We don't shoot stars in there. Mars wasn't home to me in any case. That was Europa, the satellite, not the continent. But it didn't last long. We spent 6 months there, later we were up on the void again. No matter how desperately I wished, yes, I did, that I would live long enough to see the end of final term. But I'll tell you about that. School in this space sucks, if you're a tween and don't have friends. And you don't make friends traveling the outer planets. My father was the one in charge, after all, and being the commander's kid don't make friends either. When we left Europa to embark again, I was only 7. Yes, you got the count, 6 on Mars, 7 on Jupiter, 8 on Saturn. You blow up candles, I count satellites on my birthday's parties. In between yet, it was the emptiness of the outer space and the steel boundaries of our spaceship. That was home as well, or at least the place where I grew. You may find it strange, but eternity is a pass for me, an open window that holds inside my whole childhood. You see, there is no day nor night in space. Time don't make any sense for us, with no sunsets and sunrises and nothing amid them. Darkness is what I saw for my whole life, but I was okay with that. Guess it'd be fine to have the sky painted with blue, and yellow and fire, as well. I was told about twilights and dawns, about snow, sunshine, clouds, rain. The solar system. Oh, I can tell you about the system. Been there, the whole way around. Ain't too much to do beyond Saturn. You better stay safe and load your back in Titan. However, the closest friend I got is now strayed beyond Uranus, on Oberon 10. He was court-martialed at the age of 12, and sent to the Institute before my 9th birthday. I was so into him, that I would follow him even in jail. But I did not. Uranus is not a good place. Yet, it was there that I was born. Ships in the outer space are small towns. We have everything you might wish for, film theaters, libraries, schools, hospitals. Yes, you've got a point, not too much indeed. But for a spaceman it is more than enough. At least, that was enough for me. I was born from the glorious hands of Dr. Nigel, in zero gravity in G4. By the time I got old enough we had visited some 5 billion kilometers of the solar system. This meant years of pitch-black landscapes dotted with nameless stars. See, constellations make no sense here, the sky changes every time. There are no worlds extending beyond the boundaries of this ship. Maybe stations where we can stop from time to time. Some orbiting, some deep below, others on the surface. Small oases that suddenly materialized, places that had never been there and that disappear the moment we walk away. It may seem horrible or fantastic, for me it was my world and my way of life. Normality can apply to a set of scenarios. I knew that there was a place called Earth, a surface where you can walk around without gravitational fields or where you breathe not artificial air. I VR myself on Earth, of course I did, but it meant nothing to me. Mars was my first real thing, and awkward it was. I handle zero gravity in 0.3 and I knew then no other child that could bear it. I knew how to live, move and breathe in spacesuits. Kids on Mars? I was okay to most of them. They liked me, I liked them back. Yet, many found me simply strange. Before I could realize that, we were again on our way to Europa, my father the new commander of the Crying Star, the most advanced